Okay. So thank you so much, Clara, for agreeing to do a reading. So Clara, what question would you like to have addressed for your spirit reading today?
Okay, I would like to ask Spirit just for a general guidance, what I should focus on in my life right now.
Okay, beautiful.
Mhm.
And any other information you'd like to provide? You don't have to if you don't.
I would like to look at, let me see, maybe places to live, maybe direction to go, and maybe, I think that, yeah, you know what, maybe just a general. Yeah, I would like to see just whatever comes up. We'll
Uh,
just go general.
all right. See what comes up. That sounds good. And I will do the reading. I do have a prayer that I do at the beginning.
Okay.
And so just center yourself and take a deep breath. An audible exhale. All right. We seek sacred guidance. And in this case, it's guidance for Clara on what she should focus on. Um, we open our hearts and minds to a higher influence, and we imagine before us a direct, radiant link from her conscious mind to her higher self and her spirit and all the divine forces of the universe. And may this sacred connection now speak to us through these cards, and may the messages received be clear, truthful, and aligned with Clara's highest good. And so it is. Right. So I'm gonna, since you're not with me, you're a much better shuffler than me, I know. So I'm gonna shuffle and you're going to choose three cards, and I'm also gonna pick maybe two additional to just put on the side as sort of to give us more clarity later.
Okay.
You just have to press on there. Sorry. Okay. And Clara is familiar with these cards because she is in my Akashic Circle of Light group, and we came up with these very simple symbols together. All right. All right. So I just want you to focus on love, 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 since it's a general reading and then, or you normally would be focused on your question. So I'm going to sort of spread the cards, and I'm going to be pinning the cards so
Mhm.
I can see. And if you can't see the cards clearly, you might want to do that on your end as well.
Okay.
Like pin the box that has the cards. All right, so we have the cards all shuffled, and you are going to choose three and then additional two for clarity later.
Okay. I am looking at right in the center. Right, yep, right there. You got it.
This one?
Yeah, I'll actually take those two. The one right behind it too.
Oh, behind it?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Front.
you got
Okay,
it.
behind it. Okay, these two, right?
Yes.
Okay, and one more, and then we'll take.
One more. Okay. Let me see. I like that one right there, right above your thumb where I can see the galaxy white thing that's sticking out.
This.
A little bit higher, up and to the right. It's the one, yeah, there you go. I can see a real good white. That
Okay.
one. Great.
So those three, and then we'll pick two more for if we need some clarity on something later, that those would be helpful.
Mhm. Uh, let's see. What do I like? I think I like the very top corner. I think you just covered them on your right. On your right, very up there. Yeah, those ones way at the top. There you go. Those two right there. Yep,
These two.
those two,
Okay.
or
And
the one in front of it.
oh, okay, these two.
There you go. Those two.
All right.
Perfect.
Those are clarity. I'm putting this away. Okay. So let me just pull these up. And this one's blank. Interesting.
Mm.
And this one is a straight line. Here. Okay, I'm going to organize this a little better.
Mhm.
There we go. All right. Okay, so let me tune in.
Okay.
Hmm. Interesting. So what I'm getting with blank card is is very much a phrase that it's the sky's the limit. And I get that a lot. Um, and it's sort of an invitation for creativity. Like I'm getting a very strong sense of like an invitation for really getting like I'm getting also like pushing in your hands into something, like getting involved and getting kind of messy. Like I'm getting like the sky's the limit, but also like get yourself in there 2 feet in and explore. Um and and it's also telling me not to get so involved with whether this is the right choice. Like it's like it's like saying it's a life is like a circuitous path. And when I'm looking at this card, what I'm thinking is every direction is okay. There isn't really like a very specific focus on every direction, on any specific direction is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Um, when I see this card, what I'm getting is also the simplest solution is the correct solution, and to use that as sort of a guidance when making decisions. So, declutter, you know, um,
Mhm.
and not just like in things around the house or the car. It's like declutter in like mental thoughts and
Mhm.
how that's really going to help. I'm getting like it sort of starts coming in as a flood. So I'm getting like
Mhm.
meditation, walking, anything that will like sort of clean out your mind of so much clutter. Like social media is a clutter, and like
Mhm.
the news is clutter, and it's like there's an invitation to kind of put those things aside. And I'm getting corrected here, not put it aside, but acknowledge that they're there, but focus more on the things that it's correcting me once again. Hmm. Yeah, like totally declutter, and that you will see things much clearer. It's also saying that like your uh neutrality, like every decision, there's a lot in here about making decisions. Like every decision that you make needs to come from a place of neutrality. And there's also a thing with this one right here is about alignment and about the tuning in, like sort of coming into alignment. Um, I asked initially also about whether it's like when that first came on, is it like sound healing or any of that? And it was like, no, it's more just like listening to what resonates and like really, really, really listen to what resonates, like in every aspect of your life, whether it's relationships or choice of words or actions or like what feels right, and really, really trust that. Like there's a almost like an invitation to like rise to the next level, and rising to the next level is really, really tuning in to that voice that says this feels joyful
Mhm.
and trust it like completely. Um, and I just heard a weird voice coming out of the screen. I hope it got recorded. Is that you? I don't know.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird voice. I'm gonna turn these over.
Okay. I can barely see the one on your right. What was that alignment one? The third one.
This one. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You might wanna, are you on your computer?
No, I'm on my phone.
Okay. So the one on the right is the
Oh, there it is. Okay.
music symbols. And this one was blank. So I'm sorry, I'll pick
Oh,
them up and that way you can see them. And this one is just a straight line across.
okay.
Okay. Um,
Oh yeah, I could see that one. Just not the music notes. I could barely
oh,
make them out. I see them now.
oh, maybe if you turn your phone sideways, maybe it'll come off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd be
I can see them now. Very.
okay,
Just leave
good.
them.
Okay. Um, Now I'm looking at the open box, and it's again, that seems very much in line with this one with the straight line. The open
Mhm,
box speaks of um limiting and like simplifying. So it's very similar to this one. And actually,
mhm,
this one is actually very similar too, because it's like zoning in, focusing.
mhm,
I've actually just said focus like a few minutes ago.
mhm,
Um, so like it seems like the whole reading, like what's coming through is very much like very much about fine tuning because it's acknowledging all the work that you have already done, but
mhm,
it's saying there's always more, like there's like this almost like a cosmic joke. There's like there's more. And and it's inviting you to don't rest here, like move up. Like and that's going to take a much more fine tuning and like cleaning and simplifying. And again, like super focused.
mhm,
Um,
mm. Oh yeah, yeah. I see
but
that.
the way that that's going to be accomplished is by cleaning out stuff.
Mhm,
It's like you can't possibly juggle everything. So in
mhm,
order to focus, you need to like clean out
mhm,
like the and I'm weirdly enough, social media is coming up quite a bit. And it's like because that's taking up a lot of like mental chewing. It's like a mental chewing gum. I'm
mhm,
being like mental chewing and it's like choo, 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 and it's taking up a lot of I'm being shown like a cloud. It's a cloud that's not allowing for clarity.
mhm,
Um, and then the box, there's a finite space,
mhm,
like in your everyday time. For example, you have 24 hours, there's finite time, there's finite space, there's finite bandwidth, like energy
mhm,
wise and nervous system wise, there's just a finite amount of space. And to really economize on that space, that is, and know that it's not limitless. We are
mhm,
human. We're existing within a human body, and there's limitations. Again, I'm being told about nervous system. The nervous system is limited. So like really nurture and be kind. And I'm being shown lots of different ways in which you should be kind to yourself. That's like really, really important in terms of like what should go in the box, being
mhm,
kind to yourself. And um I'm being shown that you like pack in, you put in a lot of things in the box thinking that's what's good for you.
mhm,
But they're saying no, there's too many things in the box. You need to be kind and understand that it's quantity, not quantity, quality, and
mhm,
that it's important to choose, and that that's okay, and that that's not in any way a failure. Um, yeah, like putting in just the things that are going to cycle and feed you. Because there's things that you
mhm,
might be putting in the box right now that are just weighing you down and are like these. Like it's like if you put weight in water and it's sinking
Mhm.
you down, and
Yeah.
it's not offering you any cycle. That cycle of like rejuvenating you and like
Mhm.
feeding you back what you are putting out, that's not happening. So
Mhm.
that's one way to choose what goes in the box. If it's rejuvenating you and it's saying like friendships, um,
Mhm.
things that you use for entertainment, books, um, yeah. Like it's all about focus. Like it's
Mhm.
interesting that this came in after we said focus earlier.
Mhm.
And then this is a really, really hopeful card because it's basically once you abide by these basic sort of, I would say, rules,
Mhm.
anything is possible. And like really set your sights high. Um, I'm just shown like you flying. And it's a weird kind of flight because it's like, it's weird. It's like a bird made out of wood and you made it. Is that weird? It's like the
Mhm.
minute. So I'm seeing like a bird made out of wood and it's like a phoenix kind of thing. And
Mhm.
it's really long wings and it's you made the you made that bird.
Mhm.
So they're acknowledging that like how high you go is through your blood, sweat, and tears. And that you are being supported very much. Like you're
Mhm.
very much supported. Um, and you you're being encouraged to just dream really big. Like just keep like whenever you think there's a limit, there isn't a limit. And
Mhm.
that's what this is. It's like there is no limit. Um, you are your own limit. Like you're setting that limit.
Mhm.
Uh, and again, reemphasizing the musical notes. It's like it's so important to have that meditation time and it doesn't have to be like sitting down cross-legged. It's like just a time that you are valuing you and you're like acknowledging that you too need caring and you too need nurturing is the word. They were like, no, not caring, nurturing.
Mhm.
Um, that you too need nurturing. Um, and it's not like a hokey kind of nurturing. It's like the nurturing is the essential part that needs to be like happening in order for this tuning in to happen. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like that, it's like cleaning out the front windshield of your car. It needs to happen or else you're going to crash, you
Mhm.
know? So
Right.
so setting, they're like making a schedule, make a schedule, put it in your calendar, like take like have a routine that is about cleaning out that front windshield. The routine could be like walking or whatever, but it has to
Mhm.
be where your inner side knows that you're taking care of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's any more with that. With the focus one last thing. I'm asking if there's any more clarification with that. Um, your heart, that's what's coming through. Like, speak to your heart,
Mhm.
and your heart knows. And it's interesting because that's again, like, go right to the center of what's important and like, I guess, heart, right? Your love.
Right.
Like, I mean, thinking of this too, the heart. Um, and
Mhm.
like love, and like that is a guiding. It's interesting because the reading seems to be like almost like a best practices of how to again like rise to that next level.
Right.
Um,
Okay. Right. I can feel that coming. Yes.
yeah. And it's
But
interesting because I'm looking at this now and it almost reminds me of like when you look at the horizon, But then,
Mhm.
if you keep going there, there's really no end.
There's no ending. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it made me think of that as well. So I wanted to know if you have any follow-up questions or if you have anything that resonates or, obviously it's a reading, like to me, it felt like a really positive reading.
Yeah. No, that was great because when I asked the records or I asked during a hypnosis session, I get that blank. So that's spot on because I say, well, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? Or why aren't you pointing me in the right direction, spirit? And it's like, because you're supposed to decide. I like, supposedly I came with a thing about having to make decisions
Hmm.
and not like having a straight path. It was about me making decisions. So it was very wide open. So it is blank because I'm supposed to be creating it. So
Hmm.
it's funny that it comes when you turn on the blank. I was like, yep, of course.
I know, I
And
thought
then
it initially was a mistake. I was like, did I forget to put, and
right,
I forgot that I had a blank one as I have a black one, like a
right.
fully black one, you know.
That was perfect. I was just like, okay, okay, spirit. I still see you. I hear you. The straight line, the simplicity, I just focused on that today. So that's so funny that it comes up because I saw a video and I was too busy like trying to think about what I should be doing today. And then it started raining and my daughter put on calming music because she wanted to make crystal bracelets. So she put on this very like beautiful calming music, sounded like wood forest fairy like music, real just calm nature music. And she was trying to make it was showing a little wolf and she was trying to make her beads match the theme of that colors. So it
Mhm.
was very like magical forest vibes and it was super calm. And then we were listening to the rain at the same time and I was just like, this is what we were supposed to do today, just do like very simple calm stuff
Hmm.
and just surrender because it's raining out and you can't do much about it. So those things automatically just coming up, which is hilarious because I was just like, yes, simplicity. And the video I just saw was straight up in my mind, and it was like, oh, it was saying somebody from another country was saying, oh man, Americans, they want to turn every little thing that they do into like a big deal and you should just enjoy it for, you should just enjoy your art for making art or just enjoy things without it having some kind of big purpose to it. And I was like, yes, that's so true. Like you got to slow down and just be like, I'm just making this because I'm making it, not because I'm going to monetize it or I'm going to do this or whatever.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's about that, sometimes it's not, right? So that was like the main focus. So that came up automatically. It was great.
Oh, that's
I like the open box too. That's
yeah.
kind of the same thing with the blank slate too, as I feel as well.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can put in or take out whatever and
Yeah.
kind of
And I do have a lot of mental clutter, so you're spot on with that as well. Especially right now, right before the reading, I was thinking about too many different things at once, and it's been a theme lately, especially with the nervous system overload. And I'm like, oh, trying to go in five directions.
it was very
Mental,
specific about nervous system
yeah,
overload, by the
yes, I've been working on my nervous system, and on my birthday, I was like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I was like, "I just want to lay down and read and just work on my nervous system. I just want to chill. Like, I just want to be like,
oh.
like meditation and calm." So that's been a focus of mine to try to figure it out. And I've been talking about it too, even with my mother. I'm like, everything goes back to the nervous system, like overload,
Hmm.
like all the different like ailments sometimes and stress because the stress causes more physical ailments. So it all stems from like a nervous system response and overload that I feel it, and that it's coming in for everybody recently.
Hmm.
There's a lot of energy coming in right now, and everybody seems to be very scattered and forgetful and like over just like you said, like overstimulated,
Hmm.
over anxiety, like everything's coming at once, and you can see people just kind of like zigging around back and forth in their mind, and you can see it in their eyes too. They're just shifting. So that's a major theme. So the
Wow.
focus is, I'm trying to think about what exactly the focus would be on, but I guess would be everything in general.
Hmm.
Again, to like focus on the simplicity
I
and hone in on things.
I was gonna say as you were speaking, um,
Mhm.
I got like act, 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 and like how you're in the moment, like you're basically talking about that moment with your daughter, right? Where it's like you're in the moment, and the that is living, right? You're living in every
Mhm.
moment, but you're like, are we ever in aware of the moment that we're living, you know?
Mhm.
So
Right.
basically, like that is making movement. Like you're acting, you're creating, you're whatever it is you're doing. So when I say the sky's the limit, it's also like pay attention to the fact that you are right now creating life. You're creating,
Mhm.
you're making dinner, or
Mhm.
that too is part of that creation.
Mhm.
Um, and
Right.
it's funny, I love I love rain for that reason, for the fact that for people like us, like we're always busy and there's always things going on. It's the one time that we can just drop everything and have an excuse to actually drop everything. And then you
Yeah.
realize the value of it.
Yeah.
Um, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, this I was thinking about rock in the water too, because you just said water,
Mhm.
and it was
Yeah.
like, the resonance,
Yeah.
and it could be a sound as well. Um,
Yeah. It's true.
like maybe like your aura, how
Mhm.
we're trying to expand our
Yeah.
sphere of influence. And
Mhm.
like how the more we focus, the more that we can affect more and more people. Like you become the person that you walk in the room and people
Yeah.
know that you're carrying peace within you.
Yeah.
There was one other
That's
thing.
true.
Um, Direction. Oh, I was going to say with something with the sound too. You did mention sound as well. I mean, in some ways I do see a little bit of exploration of like sound healing for yourself. Maybe
Uh-huh.
not as a modality, but I do see
Mhm.
that, just because
Okay.
two come together.
Mhm.
Uh,
Right. Those two. Yeah.
yeah.
Sound frequencies. Oh, I can put my frequencies on. I usually like to put my frequencies on.
Hmm.
That sounds right because it's a pitch, it's a frequency.
Yeah.
Not only on the machine, it's if you plug in your headphones, you can hear the frequency as well, like the
Huh.
sound. Mhm.
Yeah. And then I was thinking like how things sound inside versus outside. And this is
Mhm.
an open box. So like, it's just the outdoor sounds that come
Mhm.
through. And then
Yeah.
the word that came up with this one also was grounded, you
Yeah.
know, like it's being a floor,
That's,
like being grounded. Like,
yeah.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what I got for those.
Yeah. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And I wanted you to
Mhm.
share. I know, and Clara
Yeah.
is very knowledgeable of all of this stuff. And I wanted you to quickly also share, since we're going to be sharing this on YouTube,
Sure.
what you do, and give out any information you'd like to give as far as the work you do.
Oh, yeah, I do similar as Miriam. I do QHHT hypnosis, and I also do something called emotion code, where we kind of like remove energetic blocks in your body or in your energy field, and they're usually created by trapped energy, which is emotional energy that never got processed, and you'll feel it, especially when you get triggered and it'll go back. And sometimes you get triggered by a certain emotion or something that's going on in your life, and you'll feel the same ache, like in that shoulder area or in that knee area, and that's where you're holding that information. And so with like emotion code, we actually remove it energetically and just shift that energy out of your field so that you can start to feel like normal again in those areas or particular areas. So that's two of the things I do. And besides with Miriam doing the Akashic as well, we do those together as well. Those are fun. And
Yeah.
those are, you know what those are. Those are the, getting guidance from spirit, which I like. It's like giving like a mini reading, but it's more like from the soul and from the spirit. So it comes out really beautifully.
Yes.
And
And you're such a gifted healer and practitioner, Clara. Clara was able to shift so much in me, even distant. And I think we weren't even online when you did your emotion code. work on me.
Right.
So it just, I got this, it was just so much shifted,
You're
just
right.
the 24 hours that like you sent me that information, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what it was, all these
That's what
changes
that
that I'm
was. Yeah.
feeling. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's
Crazy.
very
It's
cool.
like one of those you have to experience it because
Mhm.
logically trying to like your mind's kind of go, oh, okay, no, that sounds interesting. But then you experience it, so you're like, oh, okay. It's more of a feeling than it is like trying to logically like think about, exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. You just realize afterwards
Yeah.
that like, ooh, I don't have that anymore. Or I
Yeah.
don't feel
That's
that
gone.
anymore. And it's
Right.
instantaneously. It's
Right. That's
instantaneous.
instantaneous. Yeah. It's insane that it's just so like something that you could be feeling for so long is just gone in an instant. And you're like,
Yeah.
it was that easy all along
Yeah. Yeah.
with intention and acknowledgement. Those things need acknowledgement as well. So just acknowledging them and making that mind connection, because that subconscious mind and then the conscious mind are kind of like fighting at each other. And then that once that subconscious comes to the conscious, we always know that that's when it can be released because it just sometimes it just wants to be acknowledged. And
Mm,
once that acknowledgement is there, then it can be like, okay, I release it now. And it's you don't have to do any of the work. That's it's not like something that you have to be doing like that's hard to be doing. It's just something that happens
that's
easy.
amazing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how easy it is.
Anyone who's listening to you can tell right away that your heart spirit practitioner.
So
So
cool. Yeah.
yeah. And I will, if you want to, do you have a place where people can contact you, and I can
Uh,
easily also put it
yeah,
on?
I have let me see. My Instagram, I just changed my handle, so I'll have to look at think I can post
Well,
it
you can just share
after.
with me and I'll put it in the description
Yeah, that's
section.
what I was saying. I think I recently changed it. So I'll get
Beautiful.
back to that one.
Wow. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
So thank you so much, by the way, for letting me do this
Oh
and
yes.
do a reading. And I will do our closing prayer
Okay.
before we part. And just going to take off this. Um, hold on, I just need to remove this pin. I just realized we don't need that pin anymore. Just hang up over here.
Mhm.
There we go. There. Okay, just us now.
Right. Mhm.
Okay. We offer heartfelt thanks for the luminous connection between our conscious awareness and our higher selves, our spirit, and the loving divine forces of the universe. Thank you for speaking through the cards and illuminating our path. May the healing frequencies, insights, and truths activated here continue to unfold across time and space. May hidden layers rise to awareness and reveal themselves in divine timing. This
Mhm.
connection remains alive within all of us, and we seal this reading in gratitude and light. Right.
Thank you.
And I'm going to stop the recording.